Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my top polarizing perfumes and which Disney villain would I pair them with. I've seen this video floating around. I know Soki London was the video I saw like maybe a year ago. So I've been wanting to do like a Disney villains and Disney princess pairing video. But what actually sparked this way, because this is a little bit different, was my last video, my 5 crazy questions tag that Tara had tagged me in. There was a question in there about which perfume would I use to save the earth if there was an alien invasion and they were like sensitive to smell. And I had mentioned in that video that I had quite a few polarizing perfumes, so I thought it would be fun to pick out 10 perfumes, and these aren't all extremely polarizing, but they're either polarizing or they're perfumes that are very divided in the perfume community. They're perfumes that are kind of, at this point, they were popular but now more popular to maybe dislike them. So I thought it would be fun to pair them with a villain, since who likes villains? You're not supposed to like a villain, I should say. Now I'm not gonna go over notes. I'm just gonna go over what it is about it, because it's not only about the notes. Some of it has to do with like the bottle, or maybe something about the scent kind of describe the villain. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the order I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna go from the most recent villain down to like the oldest villain on my list. And I have 9, but one does have 2 perfumes. Well, anyways, I'll go over everything. I thought it would be fun to kind of go over the scent and then see if you guys can guess who I paired it with. First up is Lancome's La Vie Belle. And I wouldn't necessarily say that this is polarizing. This is a very popular perfume. And you guys, I enjoy all these perfumes. They're in my collection. And I also don't mind that people dislike any of these perfumes. We're all entitled to our own opinion. But I want to go over what I hear is the reason why people don't necessarily like these scents, and then I want to see if you can kind of guess what villain I'm pairing it up with. So for this one, this is a very cloying, sickeningly sweet, a little overbearing. So that's who I was looking at. I was looking at an overbearing kind of character. She also had to be mature, because to me, Lancome's La Vie Belle is definitely more of a mature scent. So I paired this up with Mother Knows Best, Mother Gothel from Tangled. I just thought that this was fitting. She's kind of overbearing, suffocating to Rapunzel, always around her, not letting her go anywhere. And that's what a lot of people don't like about this scent. It's very suffocating, kind of cloying. A lot of people also say that older women wear it, and as you know, Mother Gothel is trying to hold on to her youth. She's an old lady that is trying to stay young, and young people, I would say, don't gravitate towards this scent. So that is who I paired with La Vie Belle. And since I'm doing it this way, of course there are other scents that probably fit more with these characters, but again, I wanted to do it the reverse way. Okay, so for my second scent, I picked Tom Ford's Black Orchid, and I did own a large bottle of Tom Ford's Black Orchid, and this is very much unisex, to kind of give you a hint. The bottle, the name, and the scent just reminds me of this villain right away. So I paired up Tom Ford's Black Orchid with Jafar from Aladdin. Again, it's just a bold, polarizing personality, overpowering. This scent could be very overpowering, which you know that he overpowers the king and tries to take over the kingdom by using the genie. So I just felt like the scent was fitting. It's kind of smoky, it's incensey, it's very, again, overpowering. So that was the reason why. To me, I feel like Jafar would wear this. I almost feel like even if I had done it the reverse, I would have picked Black Orchid for Jafar. I just think that that's his scent. so this next one is Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancome, and I just want to show you the bottle. I paired this up with not necessarily a villain, although in the movie you think that he's a bad guy, so you might already know who this is going to go to. But I paired up Oud Bouquet with the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. When I had did a look, I did Belle, and I did it inspired by this because this reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. And then me and Maria, she's another fellow fragrance YouTuber here, we were talking about how this does really embody that movie, you know, like this is just beautiful, like beauty, and then the juice inside is beastly, like the beast. So this is a strong, woody, sweet rose scent. They have that rose in the beginning of the movie. Every year that passes and a petal falls off, it represents another year that he's stuck in this beastly form. So he has to find true love before the last petal falls. So I just think that this scent definitely embodies the beast. And I would have picked this one if I had done it in the reverse. Yeah, I just thought that one was perfect. As soon as I pick up this one, you're gonna know who I paired this up with. But that is Womenary by Mugla. And I paired this up with Ursula from The Little Mermaid. People dislike this scent because they say it smells like fish. I don't get that. I do get a marine kind of saltiness from this perfume, and it's described as savory, which I can totally get. This is definitely one of my more complex perfumes in my collection. It opens up kind of tart, sour. There's almost something metallic about it. It's kind of cold, and you do get like a saltiness, and it does smell like marine. It smells like you're walking like on a pier. This has like a very salty air quality to it. I've never smelled caviar, but that is what is in here that to some people's nose comes off a little fishy. My skin pulls a lot of the fig. So this perfume does get a little bit like, almost like a coconut, like a very realistic coconut scent, because sometimes fig can pull that way. So once the kind of, which I don't know if this has, I believe this has rhubarb, but this definitely has a tanginess, kind of like you think of something that's a little sour in the back of your jaw. That's what this has, but when it dries down and the fig comes through, this does really smell nice, you know, on my skin at least. But it does have, again, that kind of off-putting metallic in the opening. And I paired this up with Ursula because, again, this is polarizing because people do pick up kind of a fishiness to it. And hello, Ursula lives under the sea. So next we have Angel. And this is actually the perfume that sparked this whole polarizing perfumes. But this one, I would say, is definitely like polarizing. This is a very divided perfume. People despise this perfume. People can't stand this perfume. I've seen some hilarious comments on this perfume, and you guys were all entitled to our own opinion. So I get it. A lot of people don't like this perfume. This is one I can only wear when it's cold outside. I have worn it in Florida in the heat, and I did choke some people out. I don't try to do that, even if I joke around. But this is a very polarizing perfume. So I needed this to go to a very polarizing, controversial kind of character. It's also very retro to me. Definitely older woman, kind of retro, kind of back in the day. So I paired up Angel with Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. I mean, she's definitely got a polarizing character. I mean, she is trying to get 101 little puppies so that she could turn them into a coat. So I knew I needed a very controversial, polarizing character for this, for the cartoon version. When I think of the new Emma Stone movie version, I wanted something a little sexy because they played up on how she looks, and I wanted something, again, just sexy, mysterious, and dark. I paired this up with a scent that, again, is kind of divided in the community. A lot of people like it, but a lot of people don't. And that is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. So I paired this up with, again, Cruella de Vil, but the more updated movie. So this is more like an honorable mention. This is like my 10th perfume. I wanted to find 10 perfumes for this one. This next one, I actually borrowed this bottle from my mom just because I paired this up, not only because of the scent, but also because of the bottle. And this is one that I wouldn't necessarily say it's polarizing, but it's definitely divided. And that is Alien by Mugla. And I paired this up with Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. This is earthy, it's dark, kind of mysterious, and again, just the color of the bottle. I mean, even the shape of the bottle, like it looks like a queen, almost like a queen with a shawl over her. So I just thought that this went perfect. Now, if you guys saw my Halloween look, I had done Maleficent a couple years ago, and then I was pairing up perfumes with that, and I did pair up Maleficent with Tom Ford Noir. But this was more so of the Angelina Jolie character, which is more of a dark, sexy, but also misunderstood. She's got a sweet side to her. So that's why I had paired her up. But I don't find this perfume to be polarizing or like divided. If anything, it's one that's talked about, but it's not like overly talked about. But I wanted to mention it. And then this next scent, I would say, even though I have the EDT version of this scent, which is still, this scent could be a little polarizing. I find the EDP to be more polarizing. The EDP is a little more off-putting, a little more cutthroat. So if you can guess who I paired this up with, I paired this up with the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Off with their heads. I paired this up not only because of the heart-shaped bottle, but also because in the EDP more specifically, the vanilla in there is a little off-putting. I do find the EDT to be more likable, which is why I would pair her up more with the Eau de Parfum, which I did own and actually sold because, again, it was an off-putting scent to me. Also, the green notes in it, you know, she has that garden that she likes to have maintained. And all the people are painting the roses red because they accidentally planted white roses. But yeah, just the green notes and everything about it totally reminds me of the Queen of Hearts. Okay, so this next scent, I would say it's more this house that's a little divided, and I would have preferred another scent, but I don't have that one in my collection. But this is Coco Chanel by Chanel. I wanted number 5 because to me this lady would definitely wear number 5. But I think she would wear this one too. She probably has all the Cocos. I paired up Coco Chanel with Lady Tremaine from Cinderella. This is a scent that I could not stand, and I would smell it everywhere growing up. It was very mature to me. I'm almost 40, guys, so I'm definitely appreciating these kinds of scents now, and I do love this scent in the fall and winter. It's like a warm, soft, spicy floral scent, and it is a little animalic in the beginning, and it is kind of strong and, again, mature. So I wanted number 5 because I feel like that one's even more adult, more of a polarizing scent. You either love Chanel number 5 or you hate it. I've tried to revisit that one. I actually want to try the low, but I can't do number 5. The aldehydes are just too sharp for me. So that's who I really wanted to pair up with, Lady Tremaine, but I thought this was a really good second. And then for my last villain, and once I show you the bottle, you're probably gonna know who I paired this up with if you guys watch my videos, because again, I did another Halloween look, but this is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. And this is a scent that is actually not disliked, but I don't like it. I shouldn't say that. I do like this scent. I find this scent to be very sexy and kind of date night. Very warm, spicy again. But what I don't like in here is probably what I would pair up with the Evil Witch from Snow White. The bottle definitely inspired this choice. It kind of looks like a poison apple, and it's called Hypnotic Poison. I feel like they designed this bottle around the Evil Queen. So the Evil Queen is beautiful, you know, mirror, mirror on the wall. So this is seductive, kind of intoxicating, but the vanilla in here, I don't care for. The vanilla in here is, to me, the witch. She's the one that gives Snow White the poisonous apple. I do pick up the Play-Doh. Some people don't mind it. I do. It bothers me. And that's why I paired it up with her again, because even though this scent, I would say it's pretty loved in the perfume community, it's like a classic. It's one that I think embodies both. It embodies both the queen, you know, when she's beautiful, and then the witch because of that off-putting vanilla note that's in here that to my nose comes off very Play-Doh. And I already knew, like, I told my mom, can I borrow that perfume, because to me this perfume just totally goes with the Evil queen. Those are my top 10 polarizing, divided, not safe blind buy perfumes, and which villain I think I would pair them up with. Again, there are definitely some perfumes that I would have picked differently, but I wanted to do it this way so that it would be a little bit different. But let me know in the comments below, what are some of the polarizing perfumes in your perfume collection and which villain would you pair them up with? But that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.